Cam and I have been having a lot of fun here in the studio. We got a new segment, welcome to it. It's called Gone in 60 Seconds. Rapid fire questions on things that we're thinking about. I hope it brings you some value.
What are some underrated skills that don't get enough credit in the workplace?
I think the number one underrated skill that doesn't get enough credit in the workplace is definitely empathy and being able to empathize with people. People get too caught up in inside their own head and inside their own life, failing to kind of look left and right at what's happening with their colleagues and their colleagues' lives, and then that turns into frustration. So it's a lack of being able to empathize, which turns into frustration and maybe jealousy or some of those other negative emotions. I think that's the number one underrated skill. I think number two is the ability to learn things that are not your speciality. So do what I call parallel competencies. So I watch people all the time go like really deep in their technical area and ignoring like the left and the right skill of the other two people they work beside, like sales and marketing and finance, and they go really deep on technical, and I think that's underrated.
What are your tips for graduates in their early 20s that are just starting their careers?
My number one piece of advice for graduates is be patient. And I think that the second piece of advice is get experience. We're too, we can get super impatient. We want more, but your first $1 million is the hardest to make, and then after that it gets super easy. So I want you guys to be patient. I want you to finish what you're studying. You're working on that. Get that done and do that well and learn. Don't try and spread yourself too thin and do 1,000 things. Go deep on that, get it finished, hit that milestone, and then start building on that. You can of course get experience along the way, but if you're studying and working, then study and work and get experience, and then hit that milestone and then move on to the next one.
What would you say are the main mistakes businesses make when starting out?
So 1 in 2 businesses that start fail in the first year. Reasons for that: number one, it was a dumb idea, because we started a business and it just wasn't something that was ever going to sell. People didn't want to buy it. And number two, we underestimated how much energy it was going to take to actually get this, to push this thing and start it rolling. And that could also be, you could say it's cash or capital, not enough cash or capital to get the idea to a level of profitability.
You've said that if you read for 30 minutes every day, you'll double your income every year.
The point that I say is that if you read for 30 minutes every day, you'll double your income. So if you read for 30 minutes around business and stuff around business and sales and marketing and influence and your technical areas, you become a very highly skilled and very knowledgeable and interesting professional, and then you will see and hear other opportunities. You'll be faster at solving problems, be more valuable to your organization, but potentially the next organization. So it's not like you can walk straight into your business, your boss a year later and say, I've read Mills and Boon every morning for 30 minutes, and I want to double my money. It's you become a really highly skilled professional. So you're studying for 30 minutes every morning in your area of speciality, become a super valuable person.